Alright, can everyone hear me just fine? Excellent, how you guys doing today? Alright guys, come on now, you guys fall asleep on me. How you guys doing today? Alright, tough crowd, huh? Well, my name is Jimmy, and this is the Alligator Adventure, Alligator Feeding Show. I'm sure you guys are really excited to see these guys eat, and I'm sure they're excited too. But before I get started, I have to go over some very important rules, make sure everybody has a safe and fun experience as they go to the park. These are park-wide rules, you have to listen to this even after the show is over. First rule, we can't have anybody sitting or standing on these low wooden fences. This is because you want to make sure no one falls or hurts themselves. They're nice low fences, give you guys a great view of what's going on when you're sitting or standing on them. Someone bumps into you, you can bump between the fences and hurt yourself. Or worse, get stuck in this pool of hungry gators, and they do look pretty hungry, so I definitely wouldn't recommend that. Second rule, we can't have any kids on adult shoulders for the exact same reason. I don't want any kids falling and hurting themselves, or worse, coming into these alligator-infested waters. Kids are not a part of their menu, and I'd very much like to keep it that way. So we can't have any kids above shoulders. You guys can hold them onto your side or break through the see-through section of the fence. I just don't want anybody above shoulders because I don't want anybody getting hurt today. And I'm going to do a quick scan, make sure everybody's listening. Excellent. So without further ado, I will go ahead and get started. Now, the hungry animals you see in front of you are American alligators located as far north as North Carolina, as far south as the Florida Everglades, and as far west as eastern Texas. They play a very important role there as an apex predator. Their job in the ecosystem is to make sure that all the animals in their environment, the population is well managed, well maintained, the populations don't explode, and start causing trouble in the ecosystem. So to do this, these guys have an incredible set of teeth. They actually have one of the strongest bite forces in the animal kingdom. When they reach adult size, they'll have a bite force of about 2,000 pounds per square inch. Now to put that in perspective, we grip with about 20 pounds per square inch. We bite with about 100 pounds per square inch. So their bite force is easily 20 times that of ours. Now the reason why they have such a strong bite force is because these guys will go for a fairly long period of time, sometimes months at a time, without seeing a single bite of food. This means that they need to make sure that once they hold on to that food, it's not going to escape anywhere, it's not going to go anywhere. They want to make sure if they're going to waste all that time and effort to grab their prey, it's not going to get out of their mouth. Now you see they're very good at holding on to food, but they're not so good at the chewing part. These guys can't really chew their food like you and I, so they have to swallow their food whole. Now if they get a piece of food that's too large for them to swallow, they'll swing it from side to side, they'll rip their prey to shreds, and their teeth and their jaws like a saw. They got some very powerful neck muscles, some very powerful side muscles. They'll flip their body from side to side, tear their prey apart that way. They can also do their signature death roll, which is latch on their prey and then rotate their entire body around. They'll spin and spin and spin until a piece of food falls off. They can easily swallow. Now you guys might be wondering what I feed these alligators. This is actually raw, rotten chicken. Now you might be thinking, Jimmy, you monster, why do we feed these poor gators this nasty, rotten food? Well, this is actually what they prefer in the wild for a number of reasons. One is obviously a lot easier to catch a dead chicken than a live one, and as you can tell, these alligators are not the most active of animals. They'd much rather sit and wait for their prey to come to them rather than chase after it. So they'd much rather go after that dead chicken because they can just crawl up to it, grab it, pull it into the water, as opposed to live prey, which takes a lot of time, effort, energy for them to kill. Another reason why they prefer dead animals over live ones is because this stuff obviously gives off a very, very rancid smell. You would definitely never eat this stuff, let alone go near a dead chicken. But to an alligator, this stuff smells like an all-you-can-eat buffet. Their sense of smell is strong. They can track this prey down from a fairly good distance away, sometimes up to a mile away if it's downwind. They can follow that scent to its source. And dead animals obviously not moving around anywhere, so he doesn't have to waste any extra time tracking it down. Just grab it, pull it into the water, eat it. Now, one more reason why they prefer dead animals over live ones is because this stuff is pretty much digested for the alligator. This stuff has been sitting out, bacteria's gone to it, making it nice and mushy and gooey. Bacteria doesn't have to work with the alligator in terms of digestion, so it goes through the system a lot more quickly, a lot more smoothly. They can get a lot more energy out of it if it's already decayed, so they don't have to waste any extra energy digesting it. So definitely helps them out with that. Now, they do go after live prey when it's available, however, they're not going to chase it down like a lion or a tiger or a cheetah. These guys are ambush hunters. Like I said, they like to spend a lot of time sitting on the ground, waiting for their prey to come to them. So these guys look a lot like maybe a big hunk of log or a piece of debris in the water. They'll stand very still, wait for that animal to get very close to them. And once that animal gets close enough, he's going to launch out of the water using that powerful tail of his. Now, these guys have very strong tails, second strongest muscle in their body after, of course, their jaws. And it is capable of launching the alligator from 0 to 20 miles per hour with just a single flick. So they can launch themselves out of the water, grab that animal with those powerful jaws, pull it in, and hold it down there until that animal eventually drowns. Now these guys can hold their breath anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour during the summertime. So he has plenty of time to wait for that prey to drown. Now, alligators are fairly social animals, as you can tell. They do kind of congregate in small groups. Now, to help them convey their feelings to other alligators, let them know how they're feeling, they've actually developed a pretty broad range of vocalizations. These guys can communicate on a basic level to other animals and other alligators, let them know when they're having a good day and when they're having a bad day. You can usually hear them give out a loud, raspy hiss to let other animals know that they're not in a good mood, that those animals should back off before things start getting violent. That hiss is a warning sign to other animals and other alligators that they should probably back off. They're getting way too close to the alligator, and he doesn't want to hear it. Excuse me, sir, we can't have any kids above shoulders. Stuff. We should no one gets hurt. Thank you. Now, as I was saying, alligators can communicate with each other using those hisses, but they've also been known to bellow during the mating season. Bellowing is done typically by male alligators, so as a demonstration of size, it's to let all the other male alligators in the area know that he is a large gator and they should probably back off. Now, that bellowing is a territorial display in terms of other male alligators. Lets them demonstrate size. A large male alligator's bell is definitely very loud, very low, kind of sounds like a jet engine. But to us, obviously, it's very scary. But to a female alligator, it pretty much sounds like a Justin Timberlake concert. Now, these guys will use that bellow also as a mating call. Females can actually hear it from a fairly good distance away, sometimes up to a mile away. And they can follow that scent, or that bellow all the way to its source. Larger male alligator's bell go a very good distance. The female will hear it. She likes what she's hearing. She's going to come up to her, actually bellow back, let them know that she's ready to mate. And once they've mated, the female will produce anywhere between 30, 40, possibly 50 alligator eggs. I think the largest clutch known had about 90 eggs inside of it. Now, female alligators are extremely protective of their young for the first 3 years of their life. Female alligators will hang near them, make sure that they're safe, they're not going to get hurt or anything. So for that reason, I definitely recommend you never, ever, ever approach a baby alligator in the wild. Although they do look cute, they do look adorable, they look like you can cuddle up to them. Definitely leave them alone because that mother will be nearby, and she will not be afraid to tear apart any animal coming between her and her children, including human beings. So do not ever approach a baby alligator in the wild unless you want to incur the wrath of its mother. Now, another way to get an alligator to become aggressive is to feed them like this. Now, this does look like a lot of fun. Believe me, it is a lot of fun, but you cannot feed alligators in the wild like this. It's because these guys are actually very intelligent and very impressionable animals. If you can start feeding them like this, they're going to assume everybody out there has a piece of chicken ready to feed them. They're going to associate people with food. They're going to think everybody's out there to feed them. And that's when they get into crowded areas expecting food. And naturally, that becomes a very awkward situation. That alligator expects food from you and you don't have any chicken in your hand. So, naturally, that alligator might get a little upset. So, for that reason, please do not feed alligators in the wild, not only for your safety, but for the alligator's safety as well. If you get caught by a police officer or a park ranger feeding an alligator, it is a pretty hefty fine. It can be up to $600, possibly even jail time, depending on the size of the gator. If that gator is over 6 feet long, it has to be put down because an animal that size, that associates people with food, is definitely a very, very dangerous animal. So, like I said, not only for your safety, but for the alligator's safety as well, do not feed alligators in the wild. Now I'm down to my last 2 pieces of chicken. I'm trying to get a couple more good jumps out of these guys. Keep in mind, at the top of next hour, we do have another reptile handling show coming up. It is going to be the last one of the day. Definitely jump on that. One of our zookeepers bring out a couple of their favorite reptiles, let you guys pet them, learn all sorts of cool stuff about them, and at the end of the show, they'll even bring out a baby alligator for you guys to pet and learn about. So definitely jump on that. Also, I think our photo booth is open still. It is by the hyena exhibit near the snack bar. You guys want to get your picture taken holding a baby alligator, you really don't feel like waiting for the show, you guys are more than welcome to check that out. It's a really cool little thing. It's about 20 bucks for the first picture, 10 bucks for a picture after that. But if you don't feel like shelling out the cash, you guys are more than welcome to wait for that show, and they'll be more than happy to let you guys pet and learn about a baby alligator there. You got a new guy. Now, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and try to get a couple more good jumps out of these guys and see what the hungriest alligator is out there. Oh, come on, buddy. Try again. I swear I'll give it to you. Come on, buddy. Oh, now he's mad. I'm sorry. Please come back. I love you. Come here. There he is. Come on, buddy. I'll put it in your mouth this time, I promise. Oh, see the chicken. Be the chicken. You are the chicken. You are the chicken. Well, I think I deserve that. All right, buddy. How about you? Let's show them off. Show it off. See what you got. See what you got. You got to fly. You got to fly. Come on, buddy. There we go. That was a good one. All right, one more. One more. Come here, buddy. How about you, big fella? You gotta work a day in your life. Come here, buddy. Come here. Hey, get off of him. All right, how about you? Let's give you another shot. Huh? Gotta believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on. He wants it so bad you can tell. Come on. I'm not gonna throw it in your mouth. You gotta come get it, buddy. Oh, gosh. All right, now you're just being a little brat. All right, we'll try this guy again. I bet he's still hungry. Oh, maybe not. I think everyone's on strike now. Come on, big guy. These people want to show. Want to hold them up. I'm sure they got all very important things to do. Watch you protest me. Come on, buddy. Yeah, look, he's got it now. This is the worst I've seen. They are very obstinate today. All right, I'll try you one more time. Easy, buddy.
Oh.
Look at that. There. That's all the chicken I have for now. That's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, my name is Jimmy. I'll be hanging out right over there. You guys are more welcome to stop by and ask as many questions as you guys want. Get paid by the hour, so ask as many questions as you guys want. But beyond that, you guys have been a wonderful audience. I hope you guys